Guess you should be talking about 3 points there, shouldn't you, really?
Yeah, we should have. You know, it's been a story so far. We create loads of chances and we're just lacking that final bit, you know. And it's obviously must be frustrating for the fans, but when you're involved in it, it's frustrating. But as I heard the gaffer saying then, that you know, all we can do is just keep practicing and keep going, because that's all we're in control of, really. So that's all we're going to do. And you know, the gaffer's determined to get that side of our game going, and you know, he works hard with Futch, Brassy, and you know, that's what we need. That's what we're lacking, maybe.
Yeah, and that's one where the second goal, and I think you've been home and holes, wouldn't you?
Exactly, second goal, they'd be dead and buried, and we would have maybe gone on and got another couple. You know, but it was one of the games where they sat back and you know, tried to hit us on the counter attack, and we had loads of the ball, and we did create some good chances today. Looking back at the game,
I mean, stand-up great chances, really. You know, but is it credit to you that the fact that Tisdale quite openly said they kept that was their game plan to park the bus, so to speak, and that you had to break them down?
Well, you know, everybody knows that we're a good team, and when you come away from home, the emphasis on the home team is to take the game to them. And as I said, they hit us on the counter attack. Maybe could have scored at the end, but you know, from a good tackle from Cam, and you know, it's one of them where looking back on it, it's a point gained, but looking back on it as well, maybe it's 2 points dropped. He
also said, interestingly enough, you know, Bury are a good side, but not helped by the pitch. How do you feel as a player?
Playing on it's difficult.
Is it?
Yeah, because you're obviously from where it was at the beginning of the season. You know, now you're always having to take that extra touch. You see things, but maybe you can't trust the run on the ball. But as I said, the pitch is the pitch, and we just have to get on with it and do what we're told to do.
I mean, you're 10 points behind, I think, third place now, but you're still obviously ensconced in the playoffs. Would it be viewed as a bit of a failure if we don't get in that top three? You're still looking so well. We've still got playoffs.
Exactly. I think Brassy said that there's 17, 18 games left.
You
know, it's a lot of football. It is a lot of football, and you know, it's one of them where we have to do well in them 18 games, 17 games. I think something like, was it 75 points went up automatic last year?
Yeah.
And I think from 18 games, there's quite a few points to play for. So, you know, we just have to keep going, and you know, with the squad we've got and the players and the staff we've got, I'm pretty sure we'll be up and around it.
Interestingly, a lot of the top teams have got to come to Bury as well. So
exactly, we've played. So we played obviously quite. We've got quite a few home games, and the top teams are coming to us, and on our own patch. You better. You know, I mean, you wouldn't bet against us, would you?
Exactly right. What about yourself? You're pretty settled inside now, aren't you?
Oh yeah, you know, I weren't really playing at the beginning, but you know, I've got my chance, and you know, I've played the last 9-10 games, and
is it that many?
I think this year 9-10 games, and I'm enjoying it, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
You know, I'm playing with Danny Mayer, which is love playing with Danny Mayer. You know, we've got a good friendship off the pitch, and you know, he's a special player.
Do you feel you needed that run, Chris?
With anything, you're going to need a run of games. You know, you're coming in and out. It's difficult, but you know, as anything, you need a repetition, and run of games, and hopefully I'm showing it now, and hopefully the fans, you know, and everybody sees what I'm capable of.
And to be fair, you weren't out of the picture because you were a good player. It was just a different system, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. We started the season. We started with 4, and then we changed to a 3.
Yeah.
And then we were winning. So it's one of them where I've had to just do everything right and keep my head down. And when I did get my chance, I've not come out.
No, Stephen, it's Tuesday. You drew a goal, aren't you?
Oh,
hit the bar today.
I know, yeah. I ain't scored many goals in my career, to be fair, but you know, I don't mind setting them up. It's like a goal for me, you know what I mean? Because I'm playing at the back, but keep setting Nards up, and you know, if Nards in the team, Lowy's out injured at the minute, Hopey, Rosie, we're going to get goals.
You banged in a couple last year while you're in there. Look what's going on.
Yeah, that was lucky. That was
cold. Is that a fluke?
Yeah, the goal against them was a bit of a fluke, to be fair. But I need to shoot a bit more.
It's just interesting, actually. The pitch, in a way, was part of the reason why the gaffers changed the formation. So, in a way, it's got you back in the team. So, you've got to be happy for small things.
Exactly. You know what I mean? It's one of them where, you know, you have to just sort of deal with the pitch. It is the pitch. Gaffers adapted to it, and as you were saying before, I've come in and done well, and hopefully I can stay in the team now to the end of the season.
Can you put your finger on, other than the formation, I mean, there was, I guess in a way you were playing against Danny Mayer for that position on the left before he switched to 4, but playing together, I mean, it works really well at you two.
Yeah, as you can tell, you know, and I can feel I'm playing with him, I can feel it, you know, I get forward a lot, get crosses in, he can get on the ball, do his magic, and you know, I'm always round him. So then Nah, we've got a good set of players here, and no matter who plays in front of me, you know what I mean, I'm confident whoever's playing in front of me, so I can get on the ball, do crosses, and you know what I mean. As you said, Danny Mayer today. Danny Mayer didn't have a great game today, but look how many points he's won us. You know, he's a top player, and he keeps. Gaffer was saying before, he keeps trying to get on the ball where other players would have kept hiding. Yeah, and that's just a sign of a good player.
Oh, right, it is. Well, yourself, you're on too many Weetabix anyway, aren't you? Are you on 4 Weetabix or something?
Yeah.
Some of those crosses were ended up in Whitefield, weren't they?
Yeah, I know.
Whoa, we got some whack in you there.
I know, yeah. But I put a couple of decent ones in today, and you know, we should have scored from a couple of them. You know, usually Nard gets on the end of them to be fair, doesn't he? Yeah.
One thing, I suppose, in a way, you're aiming for promotion. That's always been the aim. But it's looking more and more like it's going to have to come through the playoffs unless you can make up that 10-point gap. You had a pretty decent game at Wembley last year. Would you like to have another go?
It's nerve-wracking playing there. You know, I'd rather go out for automatically as sure as everybody else would. But you know, I've got the experience of playing in there, and it's a one-off occasion, and you know, I enjoyed it. And hopefully, if we don't go up automatically, I'm pretty sure the players will be the minimum.
Yeah. And would you think that maybe the surface at Wembley might be better?
Oh, just a little bit, yeah. It's a bit better than that one out there, isn't it?
and you think, I mean, Bury is a team that if you can get on that surface, get to that stage, I mean, they're well equipped for that.
Exactly. It just shows that the pitches, I keep saying. But at the beginning of the season, we were passing it and you know, opening teams up with ease. But at the minute, it's just, you know, taking that extra touch. But as you said, the Gaffer's adapted to it, and we are as well.
And do you think the automatic promotion's out of sight, or how do you
never
feel?
say never. You know, mathematically possible. We're not going to stop until it's mathematically impossible.
Okay.
You know. So,
All right. Cheers, Chris. Thank
Good
you.
luck Tuesday, Chris.
Thank you very much.